Hi, this is a training video. I'm going to show you how quickly that you can customize your splash page, your pop-up design, so that you can keep it fresh and change it as often or as you like. Basically, it's generally once you get the hang of it, you can do it in just a few minutes. So let's take a look. So this is a test website. So your first page that you'll come to, if this was your website, this would be your website in the background, obviously, and then your splash page right here in the center. So we're going to want to change this so that it doesn't, so that you again, you can deliver a fresh message, whether it's, a new season's coming, you want to change promotions, whatever reason you want to change this. It's always good for your visitors to see something other than the same message every time they visit your site. So let's take a look. So we're going to assume that you are logged into your admin section of your WordPress website. So if you are logged into your admin section, we can get started. If not, you'll definitely want to log in to your website / WP for WordPress -admin, and then that should bring up a login screen that you can enter your username and password, pop that in, and then you should be logged in and ready to go. So let's take a look. So first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to go to our dashboard. And from our dashboard, you're going to see this list down the side here of different options. So the first thing that we'll choose is Ballpark Me configuration. And when you come inside of here, you will see all of your settings for that pop-up, that page design. So you're going to have two different photos, two different options that you'll see here. This one here will be your mobile pop-up, since it is a different size than what users will see for your desktop. And then this would be your desktop version. And we'll just change the desktop version because the mobile basically is the same way. It's just you will have to basically change designs for both, because the text size, font size, and alignment and stuff, a lot of people like to be a little different than their desktop version just so it looks better. So the first thing we want to do is let's assume that we want to change this background picture here and provide a different image. So what you'll see here is backdrop. Your optimal size, or your best size for desktops that we have is going to be a pixel size of 875 wide by 500 in height. So that's going to be your ideal size. You can upload different sizes, maybe a little larger, a little smaller, but ideally you want your backdrop, the picture that sits behind all of this text, to be 875 by 500. So if your image is larger than that, some people will use backdrops or have images that are as wide as 5, 6, 7,000 pixels wide, which is just enormous. So if you have something that wide, you'll definitely want to resize it, which can be done really quickly from a lot of sites on the web. I like to use picresize.com. You can quickly just load your image, pick whatever size you want, and it'll automatically size the image for you for free, and you don't lose any of the picture quality. But if your image is close to 875 by 500, I wouldn't worry about it. But if you do have huge images, I would definitely resize it. So let's choose upload. Here we're going to choose. You have three options: upload files, stock photos, or you have your media library. So stock photos, if you want to see if you can find an image there that you can use from WordPress. I never really use that. I always use my own, but you can certainly look through there. And then you have the media library, which are all of the images you've uploaded. So you might have one in there that you want to use, so you can quickly use that one. But let's assume that we have one saved to our desktop that we want to use. So we're going to choose upload files. We then choose select file, and then we just pull up that image that we want to use. And I'm going to choose this image here, which is just a pretty standard, just grayed out picture of a house. So you can put in any image that you want. Generally speaking, I think for backdrops, darker images tend to display better with text, but you can kind of play with it, see what works best for you or what you think looks the best. So now we have this new image. So now we want to go ahead and maybe change the content or change the wording. So if we come up here, we're going to have a few options. So as far as customizing the backdrop, we're going to want this change first. If you want to change your message, so let's say you were saying let's get started, you can change this to maybe if you want to, so let's say start customizing. Let's throw that in there. So now we've got our button or call to action. If we scroll down now, we'll see that this has changed from let's get started to start customizing. And then we can quickly change the color of our button as well as our theme to whatever we want. So let's go with maybe an orange and a white theme here. Let's do orange on our button and maybe do white lettering. And then if we scroll back down now, we'll see that our buttons change, our lettering's changed, and then also this bottom image bar here basically changed to match as well. So you change that very quickly. If you want, you can also change the alignment of the button. So let's do this one in the center as opposed to align right. So now it's going to slide this over to the center. And then we just kind of go down the way. So let's go from, let's say it's fall. Take advantage of great fall promotions. And then again, probably want this to be in the center so that it matches our button. And then we'll also want to change the color as well. So that we can basically obviously try to match. So here we can choose any color we want, any color code, but we're just going to go with white, keep it easy. And then as far as these two options do two things. These three here are going to align your box of text either to the left of the pop-up, center of the pop-up, or to the right of the pop-up. And then these three are actually going to align the text within that box, either align left, center the text, or align the text to the right. So let's choose everything centered. And then if we scroll down, we'll see that our text is now in the center as opposed to align right. And let's just change this to from white. Let's do our heading or headline. Let's make it match our button color. And then if we scroll down, we'll see that now this matches this. For our subheading, this is going to be kind of your message, or maybe you want, once you've given your headline or you captured somebody's attention, what do you want to tell them from there? Let's maybe put, again, great fall promotion, take advantage of, $250 off per window. Or $450 off per patio door. Again, we're going to want to choose center so that it matches. And we'll center this here, and we'll just leave that white so that it's a little contrast to the orange. And if we scroll down, we'll see that now we have our headline centered, our sub-headline centered, our button centered. And then you'll want to center these two, which are no thanks, I'm not interested. Or if a user chooses this, it takes them straight into your website. And then also the powered by Ballpark Me phrase. So let's center that. And then also center our no thank you text. And then if we scroll down, we'll see that all of these are aligned. So It is a great tool to customize, keep your image fresh. It's very easy, very quick to do. You can also adjust your font size here. So we can change it from 28 to maybe 36. You can change your font type. So if you want to use a specific font or a font that you maybe matches your website, you can do that there. And then also, what I generally like to do is just kind of play around with different messages, maybe even different color schemes, and maybe even different pictures, because it is so easy that you can design something in just a few minutes. If you don't like the look of it, you can just start over. But it's super quick. So after we've changed all of our content, and that's pretty much all of it, we've changed our call to action, our headline, we've changed our sub headline, and then we've aligned our no thank you message and our powered by message. So everything is pretty much down the center now. What you want to do is scroll down. You just hit the save button. And then if we go back to our website and visit it, you've now changed your backdrop there in just a few minutes. So I hope this answers some questions for some of you. And again, do take advantage of changing your splash page, because it does, again, users don't like to see the same content over and over. And if somebody visited your site 2-3 weeks ago and comes back, it's always a great option for them to see something different. And one of the things you'll notice too is, now that we've changed our theme with the new colors in the button and also this lower bar area, if we go into our pricing, it's going to also change our all of our status bar, progress bar. All of our colors and boxes are now going to also change to match our theme. So please take the time to mess around and see what you can come up with. We do try to give a weekly design of the week to all of our dealers. For anybody that creates a really cool theme or cool design, please submit them to us. We love to see them. We like to share, to promote you guys and share them around. So if you put something together that's really cool, send it to us. We'd love to see it. Thanks.